Hey there, Riverika here, reporting for duty on a trigger. Thank you so much for shuffling states of emergency into adoption spirit magic with me and steering clear of danger. Heartily, we are grateful. In this session, we are exploring what Venus conjunct the North Node in Taurus, sextiling Saturn in Pisces has to tell us about how to move forward, minding our business in the highest love and light. But first, disclaimers. I am not a doctor, lawyer, therapist. I'm a fortune teller, so what I offer is no substitute for their services. Furthermore, what I share does not dictate your future, only your intentions and actions do. So please use your gifts of discernment before deciding what to gather and take away. And of course, take only what resonates and blow like a kiss the rest to the universe for cosmic composting back into beauty. And this reading is for fun and games, shits and giggles, entertainment, flexing our heart, mind, body, soul, spirit, emotions, and intuition. And at the least, I hope to cause harm to none. And at the most, I hope I may assist you on your healing path. All that said, let's introduce our helpers in this session. I have lit candles for Source, Mother Earth, Father Sky, the homeless, those that kick them out of their homes, the neighbors, the passers-by, even those working against our spiritual progression. Also for harmony, unity, and balance, Archangel Michael, our ancestors here in the highest love and light, and those who have crossed over to Father Sky by suicide, and the family and friends they left behind on Mother Earth, as well as the war-torn families, countries, nations, galaxies, worlds, universes. And we thank Source for helping us all adopt success, transmuting these violent cycles into love. Heartily, we are grateful. And we also have our wooden dice, our wooden wand, our wooden dagger wand to help all that wood to help buoy our spirits, and the dagger to help cut through to the heart of matter without harming a soul, the wand as well. We also have my mini crystal ball. Isn't it so fun? And we have the world map, and we have the Cosmic Dancer Oracle by Sedona Soulfire and Tess Whitehurst, published by Blue Angel Publishing. And we have some ruby zoisite, I believe is how this is called, but please correct me if I'm wrong and leave it in the comments. We would be grateful. And you might be guessing, this is a wonderful heart chakra stone, and it's so whimsical. It just brings that energy, that beautiful, yummy energy. So that's that. And then let me quadruple check. Yes, I was quadruple checking the publisher. It is Blue Angel. So let us clear the space of all hate, intolerance, violence, unwelcomes, interference, obstructions, those not here for the highest love and light, and stream in grace to replace. And I ask you, I invite you to hold the intention of seeing only love, and only love we shall see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Heartily, we are grateful. So yeah, lots happening with the New moon in Aries at 1 degree on the 21st of March, 2023. And then Venus conjunct Taurus, sextiling Saturn in Pisces. So I invite you to explore those different planets and aspects to see how you interpret those things. And also considering, like, Venus is about love and self-worth and value and finances. And the North Node is what you're stepping into, your mission, your purpose. And Taurus is one of those earthly energies, everything that's associated with the bull, you know. And if you don't, you know, you can check it out and find more information in all sorts of different places. And then Saturn is like the father figure and making sure we've done our homework. And that Pisces, so dreamy. And those are just a few different interpretations. So again, I invite you to explore on your own what those mean to you to make this reading more relevant to you. And re-roll the number 5 for this to get this deck of cards. And that 5 is so fun, that numerology. We have some help thanks to Cindy Dale. I'll leave her information in the description. But that 5 helps us promote and progress. It creates a space for decision making, and it helps allow us to go any direction at will. And it also helps us from becoming overburdened by other people's issues. And so that's so relevant, especially for orphans and adoptees who really historically have taken on a lot for all of their families to help in the ways that they can, in the ways that in the past people have thought that adoption helps. In some cases, maybe you have seen that adoption is more about the person adopting trying to overcome their loss. There's all sorts of different losses that cause people to adopt animals, babies, in cultures. And so this number 5 helps anybody involved in situations like that from becoming overburdened in that place where they feel responsible to take care of another, which has happened to so many orphans and adoptees. And of course, it's not just exclusive to the orphan and adoptee, right? So many others have experienced parallel loss and trauma. So you can relate to that, right? So, yeah, let's see what this Venus conjunct the North Node in Taurus sextiling Saturn in Pisces has to share with us about how we may move forward, minding our business in the highest love and light. And you are a whole, full, powerful, loving, spiritual being, and so am I. And we thank your source and spirit team, angels, galaxy guides, ancestors, saints, sages, gods, goddesses, universes here in the highest love and light, as well as mine. And we thank your source and my source for shifting the situations into what they need to be, offering necessary insights, healings, acts of grace, protection. Heartily, we are grateful. So it is. So it was. So it was. So it was. And thank you for making this reading abundantly clear. Heartily, we are grateful. We just are looking for one card. Heartily, we are grateful to guide us how to move forward, minding our business in the highest love and light. All right, I hear you. Cut it. Cut the deck. Thank you. And we have give birth. So beautiful. So beautiful. And so many of you know the different ways that this can happen. It's not necessarily a female giving actual physical birth. It could be the birth of an idea, the birth of an entity, like a company. You may be starting, maybe an idea is hatching. And so fun that the 5 is showing up again. And that 1, initiates and begins. It invokes the creator. It helps put your needs to a conclusion and put yourself first. And that 1 helps with these victim issues that cause us to become, to put others first or take on others' energies. And that 1 and 5 add up to a 6, and that is the number of service. And that 6 helps us distinguish between light and dark and the choices we make between these two. And that number 6 also helps us release the unconscious benefits of a repetitive pattern and embrace new and joyful ways of responding to life. And that number 6 also helps defend against forces such as psychic invasions and enables us to maintain integrity by maintaining healthy energetic boundaries, which is so beautiful. Defending us against those forces where people or entities are so grief-struck by loss that they lash out violently. And so this number 6 can help protect us in those situations that some people call evil acting out, but so many others have recognized that as just untreated loss. And what a beautiful, beautiful tool to help us play through these losses and maintain our integrity by maintaining our boundaries. Like perhaps you use these numbers, you visualize, you make mantras, you make songs, maybe you picture them over your space or your body or your town to help play through the losses and adopt success, transmuting these violent cycles into love. So let's see what else this card has to share with us to enlighten us about Venus conjunct the North Node in Taurus, sextiling Saturn in Pisces on the same day as the new moon in Aries. So give birth. Can you feel it? In this very moment, you are blooming with creative potential. You are called to bring great things into being. The divine feminine force of creation is flowing powerfully through you. Be open to this cosmic energy that constantly inundates the universe, awakening new life and bringing the formless into form. Deep within you, ideas and inspirations are incubating, preparing for the moment when they will burst forth into the tangible world. Indeed, you are an immaculate vessel containing the fertile codes of creation, and your projects and endeavors are the expression of the great cosmic dance of creation itself. Bring this energy into your conscious awareness now. Know that you are an innate creator by divine design. Dance through this life as an awakened, fertile force, connected to your creativity as an endless wellspring of vitality, passion, and joy. Anchor your awareness to the destiny of the earth and your earth body as you usher your creations into physical manifestation. Care for your blossoming ideas and inspirations as the precious gifts and miracles they are. Give them the time, space, attention, and nourishment they require. Take a moment to tune into what will best support the blessed process of their becoming. Perhaps the creations wishing to be birthed through you would benefit from a creative space, such as a designated room or area in your home. Maybe they are asking you to carve regular time into your schedule to adopt a new habit or let go of an old one. or to recharge your motivation with inspiring activities and outings. Your creative practice is not something to burden with expectations or conditions such as recognition, validation, or financial success. Rather, it is something to care for attentively and compassionately, just as you would love a beloved child or pet. Are you a caring and conscientious parent to your inner artist and sacred artistic path? Now is the time to make the positive shifts that will allow you to answer with a resounding yes. Activate and embody this wisdom by standing in a wide squat with your toes and knees turned outward. Hold your hands a few inches in front of your belly with your right wrist crossed over the left, palms facing down to the earth, and fingertips facing out away from the body. Rotate your hands and fingertips inward towards the body so that your left wrist becomes the top wrist for a moment. Then continue the wrist rotation until the right wrist is again on top, with fingers facing outward and palms facing up. Continue this fluid wrist rotation in front of the belly region as you stand in a deep, open squat. Allow your fingers to unfurl during the wrist rotation movement as you imagine that you are sending energy from your womb area to the earth. Repeat this process, deepening in and out of your squat as you feel guided to facilitate a feeling of creative flow, offering, and release. The world longs to be gifted with the beauty and love of your soul's essence through your unique creations. Remember that the creative birthing process is a never-ending journey of aliveness and presence. Infuse every step of this journey with mindfulness and reverence. How beautiful, how super sweet, and how beautiful. And just that reminder of how much the universe desires your creations to be put into play, to really just affirm the gifts that you have to offer. And sometimes that reminder is super appreciated, right? Like, thank you, universe. Thank you for reminding me what I'm here to do, and that there's these creations that want to be birthed from me. And pulling from our Svadhisthana chakra, that sacral chakra, that orange chakra that's associated with water and Venus, and I think the mantra is Vam, but that is one of the seats of our creativity. Perhaps there's a more effective way to say it, but you may find yourself digging into activities that really nourish your sacral chakra to help this process over the next spell. And yeah, I'm curious, what are you birthing? If you feel compelled, leave a comment, share with us. Let us know, and we can help you hold your space to do that. That would be super cool. And that is all I am seeing for you in this reading about what Venus conjunct the North Node in Taurus, sextiling Saturn in Pisces has to tell us about how to move forward, minding our business in the highest love and light. What a super sweet message. And if you enjoyed this, you may also enjoy our Tuesday circle. It's called Chachabusin, which means true friend in Romani Chib, Gypsy tongue. And we spend a half an hour on Zoom, 8 to 8:30 Eastern time, helping you play your cards. What's working, what's not working, what you could do to shift, to make your play more effective. You know, we all have our own proverbial deck of cards that we play through life, and to help us play through the losses and traumas, from crisis to diaspora, to surviving, to thriving, to pilgrimage, to blessed dreams coming true. And so that Tuesday circle is just helping us create our own deck of cards, really, really in earnest to play. And also, you may enjoy our online course, Reclaim Your Game, which dives deeper into that, about how to make your own deck of cards, to make it physical, to make it real, to have it tangible, so you can pull it off the shelf and play it, shuffle those cards and pick a card for you to play when you don't know what to do, when you're so befuddled you can't even think straight, or in situations where you're bored and you just need something to do to stay on track. And those cards can help you in those things, or situations where you're dreamscaping, trying to figure out your next dream to reach for, or to perhaps heal some of those losses and traumas. That's what those cards are all about. Playing your cards is all about. You also may enjoy the Adoptive Parent College 101. It's not just for adoptive parents, it's for anyone who wishes to collaborate with orphans and adoptees, from the individuals at the fire station to the ER, doctor's office, the nurses, therapists, lawyers, teachers, politicians, coaches, friends, parents. And so all of those you can find on the About page on my YouTube channel. There's links there, and there's also in the description the links, I do believe, so you can check all that out. And thank you so much for helping breathe life into Adoption Spirit Magic. Heartily, we are grateful. Until next time, ciao for now. I love you all.